finding from the study. They say that the cell phone is no longer a gadget. It's what IT is going to become. A new Gartner forecast predicts mobile apps will produce $15 billion in revenue from sales and advertising this year, nearly triple last year's $5.2 billion. They expect revenue to reach $58 billion by 2014. Applications are evolving to deliver richer experiences that blur the lines between the real and digital worlds. With technologies like QR codes or quick response codes, two-dimensional barcodes, mobile users can scan the image of the QR code to display text, connect to a wireless network, or open a web page in the phone's browser. Last month, PBS Kids began testing an augmented reality game that lets preschoolers using a mobile device go on a dinosaur dig, finding, sorting, and measuring virtual bones. Already, mobile is central to the lives of American children. As a matter of fact, 58% of 12-year-olds now own a cell phone, and 83% of 17-year-olds do. Tweens and teens are masters at social networking, gaming, and multitasking. So Sprint's new dual-screen Kyocera Echo is a great example of a phone built for the energetic way that our youth use mobile. The growth in mobile isn't all about smartphones, however. Multiple sources are expecting roughly 55 million tablet shipments worldwide in 2011, with about 40% of those being here in the US. That's a sharp jump up from the 20 million in 2010. In 2012, the prediction, 80 million tablet shipments. Last year, for the first time, the US wireless industry carried more data traffic than voice traffic. Within the next 3 years, data traffic will be 66 times what it was just in 2008. The downstream economic impact of a thriving wireless industry is absolutely undeniable. According to CTIA research, savings for US companies from utilizing wireless technologies will increase from $18 billion in 2005 to almost $73 billion in 2016. It's estimated in the next 10 years that productivity gains from the deployment and use of wireless devices will generate almost $860 billion in additional US GDP. The value of the combined mobile and wireless voice and broadband productivity gains to the US economy will exceed the size of today's motor vehicle manufacturing and pharmaceutical industries combined. Business models are shifting and will continue to change to encourage more openness across the wireless ecosystem. At Sprint, open means enablement. Remember the BASF commercials, we don't make the paint, we make it brighter? That's how we see our role in the ecosystem. We don't make the content, we deliver it in such a way that we make it better. Sprint ID, which I mentioned earlier, is a great example of the power of open. Intelligent investing is also critical to the health of our industry. As an industry, US carriers spent $80 billion over the last 4 years on our networks. Wireless networks were upgraded to third-generation technology, and now we're adding 4G, using both the LTE and WiMAX standards. In the widespread deployment of 4G, that's really what sets the US apart. The US has more 4G deployed than any other country. 4G powers wireless innovation beyond cell phones to a new